The story begins with a Japanese salaryman. After completing the otome game, he struck his head and dies subsequently, reincarnating as Leon Fobart inside the game, combining rural living on floating islands with modern technology. Men are husbands to noble ladies in society, but Leon's father marries Lady Zora, not Leon's stepmother. 10 years later, when Leon is about to enter the academy where men choose wives and paramours, Zora abruptly declares that he must marry his friend's unattractive 50-year-old daughter. Leon uses his knowledge of the story to locate Luxion, a mighty ship controlled by artificial intelligence that attempts to kill Leon, because he is a new human, the current breed of human that can use magic and has wiped out the non-magic humans who created Luxion. On the other hand, Leon possesses an old human soul, allowing him to register as Luxion's owner. Zora happily believes Leon has died, only for Leon to reappear with a fortune in treasure taken from dungeons using his foreknowledge. Leon, being independently wealthy, is able to reject Zora's instance that he marry and join the academy where the game's characters are gathered to begin the story. Leon is made a baron against his objections, which means that any future wife must have nobility. Leon observes at the beginning of the plot and meets the heroine's romantic attractions, Prince Julius, and his companions Joke, Brad, Chris, and Greg, from whom he must choose marriage, and the rich antagonist Angelica Redgrave. Leon encounters the actual heroine Olivia, a commoner and scholarship student. However, Olivia strikes up a friendship with Angelica. Angelica approaches Marie about her dungeon exploring with Julius, but Julius tells her to back off. Leon is concerned about the storyline's developments, notably Marie, who is more cunning than she appears and has somehow displaced Olivia as the protagonist. Bullies target Marie, so Julius restricts Angelica from mingling with him, which is an in-game scenario that should take place much later. Leon requests that Luxion begin gathering information since he believes Marie is a reincarnation like himself. Marie accepts Angelica's challenger to a duel, but all 5 of her love interests agree to be her champions. Leon is well aware that Marie will be forced to marry an abusive husband, so he volunteers to be the champion. Marie's usage of the game's speech demonstrates that she is aware of the plot. Leon discovers that students are betting on the duel and places a tiny wager on himself to win. Lucien brings Leon the armor Arrogance on the day of the duel, which is quite different from the love interest current armors. However, Leon is still convinced he will win. Angelica explains to Olivia, who is perplexed, that Erengens is a lost item created by old humans. Leon is first confronted by Brad, who carries a lance. Leon equips a huge shovel instead of a sword by accident, but decides to use it regardless. He beats Brad, Greg, and Chris, while Jenna, Leon's sister, is upset with Leon for embarrassing their family by making enemies of higher-ranking nobility. On Joke's orders, sets explosives on Arrogance. Lucien notifies Leon of this, but Leon had anticipated cheating and is confident Arrogance can resist the bombardment. Joke tries to attack Leon once his cheating is exposed, but is easily defeated. Julius professes to have heard of her but never met her, which is impossible given that their meeting was meant to take place at the start of the story. Leon warns Julius that if he continues to reject Angelica, he may lose his princely title nonetheless. Julius still chooses Marie, who Leon smashes his armor and wins the fight. Leon strikes a bargain with Angelica's father, agreeing to be expelled from the academy and surrenders noble titles. In exchange, he will offer protection from Julius's family. He agrees, but Leon must accompany Angelica to the countryside. When Zola returns home, she is enraged at the trouble Leon has caused. Julius and his love interests are forced to work for themselves by raiding dungeons, which makes them happier than ever. Leon is irritated when Julius's parents, the king and queen, upgrade him to 6th rank noble as a reward for teaching Julius an important lesson. Leon runs a maid cafe alongside Olivia and Angelica for the Academy Student Festival. Leon is enraged because Marie has launched a competitive cafe with Julius and a love interests working as waiters. Julius's mother, Queen Malene, visits the festival in order to see Leon, but when she is insulted by Stephanie, the daughter of Count Offray, Leon loses his temper in comparison to the savage girls at the academy. Leon is charmed with Malene and half-jokingly proposes marriage to her. It genuinely flatters her, which irritates Julius, who punishes Leon. Carla begs Leon to save her Wayne family from financial catastrophe. Leon is powerless to ignore Carla's official request for his assistance. A flying bike race is part of the celebration, and third-year student Dan Aguilar is the favorite to win. Marie is able to influence Leon into becoming Joke's replacement by implying that Angelica will be humiliated if he refuses. However, Dan discloses that Joke's ex-fiancée Clarice had her heart crushed by Joke. Leon wins the race, but his bike explodes, but Dan saves him from falling to death because they both like Joke. Leon forces Joke to apologize to Clarice, however he persuades Olivia to give Angelica another chance, while Carla subsequently requests a private chat with Olivia. Carla confesses that she is following directions from Stephanie, scaring Olivia into complying. Leon learns from the game that Carla's territory is being invaded by sky pirates.